One time, what's the word? What's the word?
Hello, this is Vlogmas day 12. Yes? Great. I'm just gonna feed my pupper really quickly, and then I have to finish editing my Vlogmas from yesterday because I'm almost done with it. I probably have like 2 or 3 clips left to edit, but yeah, I definitely have to get that up. I don't know why I chose to start the vlog over here today, but I just did. Do you ever just look at your dog and start crying? Cause same. I'm so happy you're in my life. I do this like once a week. I just like look at him and I'm like, you're so cute. I love you. And then I just start crying. What did we do to deserve dogs, man? I think about this every day. Vlogmas day 11 is exporting now, and Larry is all curled up, but your ear's all messed up, Bubba. I love my bae. Alrighty, Vlogmas just went up, so I put on a little fit, and I'm about to go and take Larry for a pretty long walk because I just need fresh air as well. So I figured, why not do this collectively? Why not benefit us both? You know, he does his pee, he does his poo, I get my fresh air. It's gonna be great, Bubba. So let's go out to the outdoors. Woohoo! That was a successful walk. And now we're back home. I also got some toilet paper because I needed it. And now I'm gonna make some dinner for myself because I need to finish up all of the food in my house before I go out of town. I'm just making one of these tonight. Wahoo! Veggie burgers for all. Cook on lightly oiled skillet for 3 minutes per side. Okay. Meanwhile, I am toasting my bread. Okay, my patty is done. And I also put this goddess dressing on my bread. I've talked about this before, but it's so good. I need to turn my stovetop off. Now I'm just gonna do a little bit of this action. A little spinach, a little kale, and there we go. There you have it, folks. Yes, bone apple squid. That was one of the heartiest meals I've had in days. You know when you like have a meal and you can just feel it like rejuvenating you? That was me just then eating that. Now I'm just cleaning up a little bit in my kitchen, just like sorting things. I'm also running my dishwasher currently. And also later tonight, I'm going to be going to my friend Carly's new apartment. She's like lived at home in Thousand Oaks for a really long time, and she just moved out into her own place, and I'm so excited to go and see it. She lives with my friend Jason, who's just amazing and like the best person ever. They're both just like the best people ever, so I'm very excited to see them. My friend Haley is also going over there as well. Haley Madison, if you guys know her via Instagram and whatnot. I've shot with her before. She's great. But before I go over there, I want to grab some flowers from Whole Foods just as like a little housewarming gift. I think I'm gonna be here for maybe like 30 to 45 more minutes before I leave because traffic is kind of dying down, and I need it to die down fully because I'm about to go to freaking Calabasas. Anything for Carly and Jason. Vlogmas day 12. Day 12. Oh my gosh, a gold one? We've just been getting red and blue this entire time. What a concept. All right, I just ordered my Uber so I can head to Whole Foods to grab those flowers. I'm also gonna look to see if they have a probiotic for my digestive system because my mom told me a couple brands to like look for. So I was like, okay, I'll try to find it at Whole Foods. So I'm gonna try to look for those, and Larry's coming with me. He's like upset that he thinks, because I put on my shoes so he thinks I'm leaving, but little does he know. I just checked my mail and Emma sent me the new Messy Heads mag. Woohoo! This is great. Okay, so I got absolutely no footage with the girls I was just with, and I know I'm a shithead, and I apologize, and I probably should have, but at the same time, like, I consciously kind of didn't vlog, which is an odd thing to say because I can't even excuse it other than the fact that, like, they're not on YouTube and I just didn't want to like weird them out. And also we were having some great heartfelt conversations and I wasn't about to be like, can I vlog that, you know? Like, it's just certain people I feel comfortable vlogging around. Not to say that I'm not comfortable vlogging around them, but like I just didn't want to like make them feel weird, you know? Anyways, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning now and I'm back at my apartment, and yeah, I just have a couple things that I wanted to say about just like the interactions that I just had with Carly and Haley, who are such great people. I love them so much. And I love the fact that I didn't even like really have time to vlog with them because we were just conversing so much about all of these different topics that were just like, so good. You know when you just have such great conversation with people that you're literally on like a high of life and you just go home and you're like, wow, I have such good friends, like what the fuck? But I just wanted to share a couple of things that I just really wanted to voice and kind of just put out there to all of you that I learned from like hanging out with those ladies tonight. Number one is having close girlfriends is the best thing in life. And I mean girls who you can really talk to and really open up to and just like share all of your feelings with, and not the types of relationships with girls where you're almost like, I don't know, a weird like competitiveness. I feel like there's a lot of that amongst women, rather than just like supporting them, being there for them, letting them voice anything their heart needs to say. Like, you know what I mean? So number two is just, I'm really grateful for the people I have in my life that I do. I've met both of these girls through like mutual friends and like semi because of the internet, which is super cool. I think the internet is honestly weaved into everything. You're like, oh yeah, I've seen you on Instagram, you know? But quick little backstory about both of these gals. I met Carly because I was on 1234 radio show, which is now like the host of Lindsay and I's podcast, because they turned from just a show on Dash Radio to a whole station on Dash Radio, and now we have like a segment on the station. And basically when I went to be on the show, the two guys who I knew closely were Dylan and Daniel, who actually showed the other night DJing in that like get ready with me for a party vlog. But I had met them through like their music online and was tweeting about it and stuff, and then they asked me to like come and be on the show, so I was like, heck yeah. And then Carly was there like in the studio with me, and she just was so friendly, and it's so nice and refreshing when people are so friendly off the bat and just like so welcoming. And so I just really encourage you guys to just be like that, you know, be like Carly, but in your own ways, you know? But really though, I was sharing this with Haley when she was just driving me home. Now I was like, she just makes you feel so comfortable. We were just speaking so highly of her. Oh, I love girl love, you know, just like spreading girl love. So good, rather than just being like, oh my God, I don't like her shoes, I don't like her, you know, what the fuck. Judgment is not cool here, okay? And yeah, I just really admire that about Carly, how welcome she makes you feel. And she just moved into her new home, and me and Haley were her first guests, and I just felt so great about it. And I was just like, yes, like I'm so happy for her that she has this space now. And Haley too, like she makes me feel so comfortable and so welcome. And tonight was one of the first times that I've had like a really in-depth conversation with Haley, because I met her through friends of friends. I believe I met her for the first time at the Messy Heads magazine launch. So basically her friend Emma runs this like blog and also a magazine called the Messy Heads, and they were having like their first magazine launch, and I went there and I met Haley and I met Emma and I met like Izzy and all of these other amazing girls. And so that's when I was like introduced to their friend group, you know? And then all of our friend groups just kept getting interconnected, you know? I would just like see them at parties, I would see them all the time. And I don't know why I'm telling you all these details, because like you probably don't care, but I'm just saying, man, they're great girls, and I'm so excited that like our lives collided in the ways that they did. And it's so interesting to just like see how people find their ways into your life, you know? That's just another observation that I am realizing tonight. It's just so wild to me. I'm like, wow, we had so many mutual friends, and like so many of our pals know each other, but like this is how we met? That's absurd. Like Carly grew up in Thousand Oaks, so she knows like the Carlsons and like the Wildflower Case family, them, and I'm like, what, you know them? It just blows my mind how like small of a world it is, you know? It's like LA is such a big city, but like so many people know each other. And one thing I want to like make clear to you guys is you have so much in common with so many people in the world, and you probably don't even know it because you haven't taken the time to get to know them. So just spend time to get to know people, folks. That's all I gotta say. Is that the last life lesson I want to talk about today on vlog? We're getting deep over here. Just kidding, we're not getting that deep. But yeah, man, like I said, am just on a high of life right now from my pals just being great people, and I love them, and I'm so happy to just have the like constructive relationships that I do, because it's not all just like, oh my gosh, I love you, and everything is all shits and giggles at all times, you know? Like a lot of tonight was spent like opening up to each other, and it's like that kind of stuff makes relationships what they are and makes your bond so much greater. Just learning about people's trials and tribulations and all the things that make them them is like the most beautiful thing in life, I personally think. Just getting to know people is just amazing. I'm so grateful to be able to like be on this earth and be able to interact with people in these ways. It's like there's almost infinite amounts of things that you can learn from people or about people. Like you could spend so long, years, just getting to know people, and then there's still so many things that you don't even know. It's just mind-blowing to me, folks. So yeah, I think that's it. I think those are my big, strong points that I wanted to voice to all of you. And I hope this passionate friend rant of sorts was, you know, entertaining for you guys to watch. And I also hope that it makes up for my lack of footage of, you know, filming my friends. But you didn't miss out on seeing much, honestly. There wasn't much to show. It was just 3 gals laying on Carly's bed with Larry. Larry came with me. And we were just chatting it up, just being chatty Cathys for 5 5 hours, dude. 5 hours. Oh man, time flies when you're having fun. Am I right, ladies and gents? Okay, yeah, well, I'm probably gonna eat some chips and salsa now and watch Bob's Burgers. So yeah, it's one of those nights. All right guys, it's almost about 3:45 now, and I just finished editing this video up until this point, and I just wanted to end off the vlog here. I have to nanny in the morning, so I definitely need to hit the hay so I can actually wake up reasonably early and shower before I go there. So yeah, I'm really excited to see the girls tomorrow, and I'm excited to film Vlogmas with them. I hope that they're into it. Most of the time they are, honestly. Sometimes when I don't film them, they're like, oh my gosh, where's your camera? So yeah, you guys will be getting your dose of Jaden and Leah tomorrow, and I hope you're psyched for it. And if you don't know who Jaden and Leah are, get with the program, because it's the family I've been babysitting for like, I don't know, since I was like 9. So yeah, we're pretty close. They're pretty cool. Okay, my camera's dying. That's a sign I need to hit the hay. So give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stay smiling. Bye.
Break it down. We break it down like Joey Bad, he break it down like my nigga Fly, he break it down.